your laugh on. With the Russ Parr Morning Show on the 518's only choice for hip-hop and R&B heat. Hot 99.1.
Russ Parr Morning Show. Of course, we've got our celebrity attorney who's also the attorney of celebrities, Randy Kessler, on the line. Of course, he answers questions about divorce, child support, custody issues. You got questions, he's got answers.
Yes.
Hello, Russ Parr Morning Show. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you're on with Randy Kessler. What's your question?
I had a question about custody and visitation. My fiance has a daughter. She's 10 years old. He's never met her. He found out about her when she was about 3 or 4, but he was in jail, and he did 5.5 years. So when he came home, the mom was like, you can't meet her. When she turns 18, that's when you can meet her. And he pays child support on her now, but he can't get visitation because he doesn't have her address. Is there any way around that?
Yeah, well, that's nonsense. He should be able to visit, and, especially if he's paying and doing what he's supposed to do. He's got no reason to fear the courts. He's done his time, and he's paying his child support. He's got to get into court, and he's got to get them to help. The problem is, you're right, finding her. And
Right.
the people that are collecting the child support are sending it somewhere. And if I was him, I'd get a lawyer. I'd get into court and say, Judge, I want you to order the child support collection people to tell me where she is, because that's my daughter, and I have a right to visit her. And they should do it. Just be persistent. There's so many guys that aren't doing the right thing, and he's doing the right thing. He absolutely should have some rights.
Randy, there's no way the judge is going to say, listen, you don't know this child, you haven't bonded with this child, and you've been in jail.
No way.
No way, okay. All right.
No way. They're going to say he's the dad, and and I bet that little girl wants to know who her dad is too. And sooner or later she's going to meet him. Let's hope it's not when she's 21 or 31. Let's hope it's now.
Mm-hmm. Russ Parr Morning Show. Hello, you're on with Randy Kessler. What's your question?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I have a question. How do I go about getting involuntary termination of parental rights?
What?
Ooh.
I don't even understand that question.
You don't want dad to have anything to do with the kid, right?
Pretty much.
Well, right now, as long as you get custody and you get decision making, you pretty much can decide that. But if you want to go in there and get his rights cut off, it's really, really hard. In fact, the law says it's as hard as it is to separate a father from his child as it is to tear the flesh from the bones, because it's such a natural right. So it's very, very hard. Unless he's really, convicted of child molestation or something really bad, it's going to be hard. The better thing to do is just raise your kid and make sure that your kid's strong, so when dad tries to get in your kid's life, they know what they're getting into. But it's a hard battle, in my experience.
Okay, thanks for your call. Russ Parr Morning Show. Hello, you're on with Randy Kessler. What is your question?
Well, I actually have a two-part question. I was the victim of domestic violence with my husband about a year ago, and we share custody of our 3-year-old daughter. He also has an immigration case that's coming up where he basically needs me to go into an interview with him and say that we're still married, still happily married, and he came into the marriage in good faith. He's looking at about a year of jail time, and he has been very verbally abusive towards me lately, and I had to take out a TRO against him and everything. I'm not sure as to whether I should be going back to take out another TRO since he's been escalating lately or not, and I'm not sure whether you're able to answer that question.
Yeah, I think you got to talk to friends and relatives and families. If it was me, my not lawyer advice, my friend advice is you protect yourself and your family, and you don't owe him anything if he's acting like that to you. That's my personal opinion, but it is a personal decision. It's not really legal advice. But what the legal advice I can give you is you can't go to court and lie. You cannot walk in and under oath say that he's nice and you're still married and getting along and just fine, because then you're committing perjury. So, you have sort of a legal obligation, in my opinion, to tell the truth. But you got to do what's best to keep yourself safe and your family safe, and get as much advice from people that love you as you can.
All right, good luck. Randy Kessler, attorney to the stars, and you're really kind of a celebrity attorney too. Divorce, child support, custody issues, whatever you need. How do people get in touch with you, Randy?
They can go to divorceprotect.com. It's got all my info, and I hope I can help. And if I can't help, I'll point them in the right direction if I can. But
Yay!
Thank you guys for having me on.
We
Thanks,
appreciate
Randy.
you, Randy. Thanks a lot.
Randy.
Have a good one.
Y'all have a great rest of the week.
You too. Bye.